Well, one startup shaking up the scene in Eastern Europe is Treepex. The Georgian company offers anyone an opportunity to plant a tree by purchasing items with its logo. Now, the customer can then use the company's app to track the tree they planted. For more, I sat down with the CEO and the co-founder of Treepex, Bacho Katidze, and I began by asking how challenging it was to get started.
Well, we launched Treepex and very quickly attracted media and investor attention as we won 3 international competitions at the regional level. And honestly, it's very easy to build PR as media really supports innovation in Georgia. But the most challenging part is to convert your media credit into prototype. My parents got very excited when they saw article and feature stories in Forbes magazine or National Geographic, but our customers really care for only one thing, how our prototype actually works.
Now, in terms of how your company is growing, what are you looking at in terms of revenue at the moment? Because I think there is that thought that if you have to be a non-profit in order to solve some of these social problems, but as your company is showing, you can make revenue while also doing some good. Is that important to you?
Absolutely. The scenario we created, win-win scenario, it all benefit Treepex, the companies we partner up with, and end user.
What about your plans to extend the expanse of Treepex? We saw that you've had some expansion, doing some activities in Tanzania, India, and even in the Amazon forests. What are your expansion plans?
We started tree planting activity in Georgia, the country where I grew up and developed Treepex. And now we see it's time to go global and plant trees in every corner of the world in different parts. We know how to innovate tree planting, but we cannot physically go to every corner and plant trees. Also, we are building trust, and we are looking for trusted companies, trusted NGOs and international organizations who would be engaged in our initiative and we partner with.
Now, you're constantly innovating and upgrading the Treepex app. What are some of the new features that people are getting excited about?
And we figured out next lean is towards AR. And I can see the future of Treepex is users are collecting points through augmented reality and converting into green measures. Not only in tree planting, but they are completing kind of missions and taking other environmental measures.
So when it comes to competition, are you finding that you're really blazing your own trail, or is there a lot of competition out there?
Well, I believe we have to avoid any competition from the beginning, and my philosophy is always to find your niche in the market and become industry leader. And we are targeting very specific community. There is more than 150 million individuals in the US considering environment when they shop. And this is exactly our market we are targeting.
Now, I also want to put a spotlight on the country of Georgia. It's been called the California of the Caucasus. How does that relate when it comes to the country's startup scene?
Well, I think Georgia has lots of potential in startup science, as it is truly innovative country. And I know many entrepreneurs in Georgia, they have global mindset and they are designing products for global markets. What I love to see in Georgia is entrepreneurs taking more risk and risk-taking just to become a part of the culture. And innovation itself is just nothing, it's just one part of the puzzle, if not society supporting you. And you have very strong society in Georgia supporting innovation, and indeed Georgia has an outstanding opportunity to become industry leader in the region.